Guys, Newcastle City. It was a real good game to watch, you know, from the neutral's point of view, if you're a neutral. But as I put in my pre-match analysis of the game, Howe needs to put his best team straight on. He needs to play the best team to match City and maybe hopefully go a goal, 2 goals up. And he didn't. He did not. He left Tonali on the side and he left Watermead on the side. What the hell was that all about? Wissa, I'm sorry guys, I think he's poor. I know he's been injured, but I don't think he's a great goal scorer. I really don't. He missed a sitter, missed in my opinion 2 sitters. His, you know, laying off to other players was appalling. His touch was appalling, awful. Alanga, when he came on, is a speed merchant. So why is he not pushing up on them so that if the ball goes forward, he can run onto it? No, he sits 5 yards back on the defenders, giving them all that time in the middle. What is the use of having Alanga in that side? That's up to Howe, isn't it? I'm sorry. I thought Hall was unbelievable. That guy is such a good player. And Bernardo Silva and him, not sure which one is my man of the match there. You know, because Hall, just physically strong. He can dribble. Didn't get taken. You know, he stops wingers from going past him. Your right winger, sorry, Miley. I heard Ferdinand saying his first mistake and City scored from it. No. Doku had the taking of him every time. All he did was slow the ball, pretend to go to the right, pretend to go to the right, and then go to the left. Knock it 1 yard and he was gone past. The guy didn't have the speed to keep up with him. He was lost against Doku. And actually, they should have seen that after the first, the second or the third time he was taken. He was having a torrid time, the poor young guy. And they should have... Murphy came back a little bit to help him. But that was not... It wasn't good enough, I'm afraid. I feel so sorry for the guy. As far as I'm concerned, Bernardo Silva, pulling the strings, the type of player that is everyone wants, but is a nasty little piece of so-and-so. The sort of player we want in our sides, don't we? And a great player. I thought Foden was very quiet, didn't do much at all. And O'Reilly, good to see somebody standing up for themselves. He's a kid of 20, standing up to Joe Linton, who can handle himself. You got to accept that. But Newcastle, a bit unfortunate in many ways. But let's talk about the offside. My opinion, an offside is an offside is an offside. That's how things should be done in future. All of this crap referees have brought in all these different rules, okay, little phrases. If you're offside, you're offside. Let's not mess around anymore. But I'm going to ask you guys, because I feel sorry for Semenyo, I really do for not getting that goal. But if you're offside, you're offside. However, sorry guys, I want to ask you, when I played football, you had to, if you were past, if the ball went to you and there was one player between you and the goal line, you was offside. Yeah? Well, that included the goalkeeper. And to me, looking at that, the goalkeeper seemed as if he was in front of Haaland. And was it Joe Linton? He was in front of them. So there was only the one player, you know, that was with Haaland. So even with that, even if that wasn't, surely he was offside. I don't know, has that rule changed? Plus, I also want to know, Liverpool the other week, where's this 5 centimetre rule happened? Not rule, sorry, understanding. Why is it Liverpool, get that? Oh, it was only 5 centimetres. Not Liverpool. It was a Liverpool game. Yeah, it was a Liverpool game. There was referees, they've got that sort of, we've told all the sort of, they said, I listened to Dermot Dolly, we've told all the clubs that referees have got a 5 centimetre sort of understanding that they can make a decision whether that's offside or not. Nobody had ever heard of it. Well, we told all the clubs, nobody had ever. Why did that not apply today then? So I'm still not understanding this. Offside should be offside. And please, somebody explain why I've got this offside rule wrong. I thought one player, you could only have one player in front of you, defending player in front of you, and he was offside. And there was only one player, I thought, and that was Joe Linton, because I thought the goalkeeper was actually in front of the two of them. Somebody explain that rule. Has it changed? Anyway, I'm afraid to say Geordie boys, you're not going through to the final, are you? 2-0 down, going to City. Have you seen your fixture list? I did a little blog. You got Liverpool a couple of days before that game. You got Villa. I mean, seriously, hard fixture list. You're going to be shattered. Simple. That's my thinking anyway. Football Chat Uncensored, Reno talking.